All right, I've been playing with my new microscope and I've designed some things for it. This is a filter holder and illumination holder actually. It's going to mount as a bright field transmission type of illumination. It'll hold a flashlight, and that will be the illuminator, and it will come down on the slide. And then on the bottom here is a filter holder, so I can take a filter. This is a polarizing filter, and I can slide it under here, and then rotate it. Right, there'll be a little lever out here, and I can rotate it. So that allows me to inject polarized light from the top. I'll show you a picture here. So you can see there's a flashlight on top, and I've put a rail elevating above the microscope. There's actually an official Zeiss attachment to do this job, but I just don't want to pay the money for it. So this will work just fine. So why do you want to add a filter? Why do you want to add a polarizer? Well, let me show you maybe a demo here. Here's two pieces of linear polarizers, and if I put them together, nothing happens. But if I rotate them, they go dark, right? Where they overlap here, they're going dark. So this is what's called cross polarizing, right? Cross polarizing. So you can imagine that you have your microscope, and the illuminator has a filter in it, right? So that'll be this one. So the illuminator has that, and then you'll look through the thing you're going to do. It's going to be between these two, and then this filter here will be underneath the objective. Now in the microscope, there's a little drawer, this tiny little drawer that slides out that allows you to place filters underneath the microscope objective. And so I have some different filters. I have a linear polarizing filter. I also have some colored filters just because I had them. I went ahead and reverse engineered their little drawer and 3D printed a whole bunch of them so I can have a whole bunch of different filters. Okay, so let me tell you why you want to do this. Okay, so let's go ahead again with our crossed polarizers here. Okay, if I put something in between, here's a piece of plastic. Okay, this is just some packing material. And if I put that between the filters, it can uncross the polarization. If you add anything birefringent, will rotate the polarization, and instead of it being crossed, it'll be at some angle. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. You can see this is typically completely blocked off, and I'm going to slide this piece of plastic between the two of them, and now we can see it. So imagine that this is our microscope slide, our thing of interest, and we're going to put it in the microscope and see what it looks like under polarized light. Now, not everything is going to do anything under polarized light. Some things don't do anything at all under polarized light, but some things do, things that are birefringent. Birefringent means that the light is separated into two different refractive indexes depending on the polarization states, and it will rotate the light for you. All right, I have a couple of microscope slides that I'm going to show you pictures of. I know this is hard to see, but this is a prepared slide. You can buy sets of slides that have all kinds of things in them, and they come in a little box, and I have a set that's real nice. And this is a piece of corn stalk, a corn stem, and it is sliced really thin and prepared. So we can see the individual cells that are the plant. We can see that in this microscope slide. Okay, and then this microscope slide I prepared myself. Okay, this is a really ugly one. What it is a normal slide where I've sprinkled on stevia. Stevia is an artificial sweetener, okay? And I've put stevia powder on the microscope slide, and then I wetted it with water. And then I let the water evaporate and dry. And in the act of it getting dissolved in solution and then evaporating and going out of solution, it grows crystals. And those crystals are birefringent, and they look really pretty under the microscope. So yeah, let's go take a look. So this is the stevia. You can see that having cross polarizers, the background is black until the object uncrosses the polarization. You can see the pretty crystals here that the stevia has. All right, and here is the corn cells, the corn plant, and this is unpolarized light. And then if you put them between cross polarizers, wow, look at the difference. You see really big differences between different types of cells, and they turn into different colors and things depending on the birefringence and the thickness and things like that. All right, so yeah, having fun with my microscope. It's great to have a 3D printer where you can just build stuff for it and not have to pay any money.